I'm getting like SAT, ACT vibes here, trying to trick you with the numbers.
Hello and welcome to Let's Get Digital, the game show for modern marketers. And speaking of modern marketers, today we are joined by three very talented contestants. We have with us Ellen Yin, CEO of Ellen Yin Media.
Hey guys, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Super happy to have you. We also have with us Mac Jainert, Social Media and Community Manager at Pacific Northwest National Laboratory.
Hey there, thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. And finally, we are happy to welcome our own Josh Krakauer, CEO at Sculpt.
What's up, long-time listener, first-time contestant?
As always, I am your host, Megan Crawford, Growth Marketing Specialist at Sculpt. Before we jump right into things, a quick introduction to how it works on the show. There are 10 Let's Get Digital games to choose from, all of them marketing themed, of course. And at the top of every episode, we pick which one we'll be playing by spinning this wheel. So let's see what we're playing today. The name of the game is Fact Check. Fact Check is a trivia game with a slight twist inspired by the Dropout show Actually. Instead of questions, you will be given almost true statements, and then it is your job to buzz in and correct them. Oh, and all of the statements will be about Instagram, which should be right up your alley. Round one, I like to call this round #ThrowBackThursday. Here is your first question. Next month will mark a decade since Facebook acquired Instagram back in April 2011, paying $1 billion, which was about double what the app was valued at before being bought. In the 10 years since, Instagram has continued to grow and is now worth an estimated $100 billion.
Oh goodness. I'm not sure I know too much about the acquisition of Instagram.
Okay, that was Mac buzzing in first.
I think Facebook paid $2 billion for them.
Does anybody else have any guesses? Oh, Josh, you buzzed in.
It was not acquired in April 2011. It was acquired after that, a couple years after.
Okay, that is what I was going for. Ellen, you buzzed in next. If you can give me when it was actually acquired, I'll give you the point. Otherwise, I'll give it to Josh.
Oh geez. I want to say it was acquired in 2014. Is that incorrect? I don't know.
It was not 2014. It was actually April of 2012. So I'll give 1 point to Josh for guessing what was wrong with that statement. But yeah, they acquired it for $1 billion in April 2012, and they more than 100 times their investment in less than a decade. So I guess go Facebook. Good job. Here is question number 2. While the majority of the most followed accounts on Instagram are individuals, there are several heavy-hitting brand accounts as well. Apart from Instagram, which is the most followed brand account by virtue of just being the most followed account, period, the brand accounts with most followers are, in this order, Nike, National Geographic, and Victoria's Secret. Mac, you buzzed in first.
I am going to say that the order is actually National Geographic, Nike, and Victoria's Secret.
That is correct. That is exactly correct. Yes, National Geographic is the most followed brand other than Instagram on Instagram with 154 million followers. And then Nike and Victoria's Secret fall below that. All right, we are moving on to question 3. The first picture ever posted to Instagram was a snap of a smiling pup and a single besandaled foot, and it was uploaded by app co-founder Mike Krieger on July 16th, 2010. The caption said simply, "Test."
I feel like Mike Krieger is not the co-founder, but I also don't know who the co-founder is.
Buzz in and guess.
The only one I know is Kevin Systrom, so if it wasn't him, that's my guess.
You think it was Kevin Systrom?
Yeah.
That's correct. Mike Krieger was the co-founder. He and Kevin founded it together, but the first picture was posted by Kevin, and it did have his foot in it, and a little puppy. So
And here
That
we
is
are.
correct. And here we are.
$100 billion app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so many hours wasted later. Here we
Yep.
all are.
True.
And we're moving on to question 4. In January 2019, a picture of a single brown egg posted by the account @WorldRecordEgg became the most liked photo in the history of Instagram, a title it still holds as of this filming. Shortly after its record-breaking debut, the egg partnered with NBC's streaming app Peacock TV to promote awareness around mental health during the Super Bowl. Okay, Mac, you buzzed in first.
I'm going to say it was with Hulu, not Peacock.
That's correct. That is exactly correct. Everything
Oh,
else
boy.
was true.
That is a very specific detail to know.
So Peacock wasn't around in 2019, and
Wow.
Very
NBC
true.
partnered
Very
with
true.
Hulu.
That is a
That-
deep cut. Yes.
Peacock it's like a relatively new thing that has only been advertised to me recently.
That is,
I don't know.
Yes, that is what was incorrect with it. But that little picture of the egg is still the most liked photo on Instagram. So go egg.
Go egg.
And moving on to question 5. Hashtag best practices on Instagram have definitely changed over the years, especially for creator or brand accounts looking to boost reach and visibility. Generally though, you'll want to steer away from the super saturated tags like hashtag Instagood, which is currently the most used hashtag of all time with over 1.3 billion posts. Ellen, that was you first.
Okay, I don't know off the top of my head what the most used hashtag of all time is, but I feel like it's not Instagood.
That is correct.
I'm going to
Yeah.
guess something like, I don't know, hashtag love, hashtag beautiful.
Yes, it's hashtag love. It's hashtag love with over 2 billion posts.
on the
yeah.
board.
Checks out.
And we are now moving into round 2. This round is all about updates and new features. Here is your first question of round 2. On March 1st, 2021, Instagram announced a new feature, Live Rooms. With this feature, creators can now invite up to 4 guests on their broadcast for a total of 5 participants. The new update brings with it plenty of new content format opportunities like panel chats, Q&As, live group performances, and more. That was Ellen in first.
Okay, I haven't done a live room yet, but I want to say you can only invite 3 people for a total of 4 participants.
That's correct. It is only 3 people for a total of 4 participants, the host plus 3 guests, which is only 1 more person than you used to be able to do. So, super groundbreaking new features from Instagram.
Who
that
says
is,
Silicon Valley has no new ideas?
I mean,
tell you.
There was a whole ass press release about that.
there really was.
it was a big deal.
And everyone was like, is this going to be the new Clubhouse? No, it's not. And we will move right along. Here is question 2. According to a study by Social Insider, carousels that use a mix of image and video get consistently higher engagement rates, making them a clear winner in terms of formats. You'll sacrifice some tracking ability though. Instagram's native analytics don't show video view counts on carousels. You'll need a third-party tool to unlock that metric. That was Mac in first.
I'm going to say even third-party tools are not able to give you that information.
That's true, and super frustrating.
You're darn right it is.
You can't find that information because it's not available on the API. Instagram literally just doesn't record that info. And we will move right along to question 3. The new professional dashboard for creators and businesses is made up of 3 useful sections. Track your performance, which shows key insights from the last 90 days, an improvement on the previous 30-day view. Grow your business, which highlights tools to monetize and grow your account. And Stay Informed, which houses resources to help you find tips, info, and inspo from the team at Instagram. That was Ellen in first.
Oh, I didn't mean to buzz. Sorry, I don't.
That's okay.
That was an accident.
Do you want to take a guess anyways?
I haven't logged into the new professional dashboard. I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mac, that was you in second.
I believe that under track your performance, you can only see 30 days an improvement on 7 days.
That is what we were going for, but it's actually just 30 days period. So I said it was 90 days an improvement on the previous 30-day view, but you can only ever see 30 days. There is no 90-day view available in Instagram's native analytics, even for their new fancy professional dashboard. So that is correct.
I'm getting like SAT, ACT vibes here, trying to trick you with the numbers.
Sorry. Yeah.
A little bit of a...
I'm actually really impressed. You guys are doing a really good job.
You just gotta get in Megan's mind. You know, you understand how she writes a question.
Yes, thank you.
It's actually 28-day performance. So.
And we are now on question 4. We've all seen a lot of TikTok content repurposed for Reels, although that's been changing lately. While Instagram has yet to make an explicit statement about whether the new Reels algorithm is now actively deprioritizing watermarked, recycled content, you can pretty safely assume that's the case. For now, consider it best practice to create original content for Reels, or at least to remove the TikTok watermark. That was Ellen in first.
So Instagram has made an explicit statement that they do not want you to just repurpose content from TikTok.
That is correct. They made that statement on February 9th. They said content that is visibly recycled from other apps, i.e. contains logos or watermarks, makes the Reels experience less satisfying. So we're making this content less discoverable. So yeah, no more reposting TikToks to Reels, at least not without a little bit of back-end fiddling. All right, here is question 5. On March 2nd, Instagram accidentally launched a test to a large number of US accounts, showing only the like count on the user's own posts, while hiding the count on any other user posts in their feed. While the test was unintentional and quickly rectified, it did spark a lot of reactions, both positive and negative. That was Mac in first.
I believe that it showed the like count on other users' posts, but hid the like count on their own content. Okay,
that is not correct. Does anyone else have a guess? That was Josh. Go ahead.
I believe they got rid of visible reactions like counts from all posts when they rolled it out.
Yeah, that's correct.
But then they rolled it back. Yeah.
Likes were not visible at all on their own posts, on other people's posts, just no likes anywhere. So, and then everybody freaked out. And a lot of people were like, oh, this is great. And those were people who don't make their livelihood using Instagram.
Whose self-worth is tied up in visible reactions and engagements like the rest of us.
Yeah, my self-worth isn't tied up in it, but my professional worth is... at least adjacent to it, so.
I will readily admit that my self-worth is definitely wrapped up in mine, so.
You know what, that's fair. All right, and we are now moving into round 3. This is the final round of the game, and it is all about paid, sponsored, and e-com on Instagram. This is question 1 of round 3. As part of their continuing push to make the platform more transparent, Instagram now requires all sponsorships and paid partnerships between brands and creators to be published using their branded content tools, displaying the paid partnership with label clearly on all posts and stories. That was Ellen in first. Ellen, go ahead.
I feel like it's just on posts, not on stories. Is that wrong? I don't know. I feel like I've only seen it on posts.
Yeah, that's not what we were going for. Mac, you buzzed in next.
I think that it doesn't say paid partnership with. I think the language is something different.
Okay.
Do I need to know what that is?
No, and that is not what we were going for either. It does say paid partnership with. Yeah. Okay, Josh, that was you next.
I know that they have to... I don't know that they have to be published through their branded content tools to do that. They definitely have to be labeled as a sponsored post, though.
Right. Okay, we'll give one last guess to, I think Ellen buzzed in.
See, I don't know, because worked over on the influencer marketing side before, and I feel like is it that there's additional criteria that you, like, for example, hashtag ad or hashtag sponsored? Is that what you're going for?
So that is true that there do need to be additional disclosures just to like make sure that you're really following the FTC guidelines. But what we were actually going for is that this is required of paid partnerships between political parties and creators, not brands. So you can have a brand relationship between a creator and a brand and not use the branded content tools, but you still obviously would need to do disclosures. But if you're a politically affiliated organization, then you do have to use the branded content tools. We'll call that one a no-sum, and we'll just move forward. All right, here is question number 2. Cost per click on Instagram ads falls between 70 cents and $1 range on average, although costs vary depending on your industry, location, targeting criteria, and ad placements, among other factors. For example, stories ads tend to have higher CPCs than feed placements. That was Mac in first, followed quickly by Ellen. Go ahead.
I'm just guessing. We actually don't do any paid ads in my current role, so this is a pure guess. I'm gonna go with feed placements have a higher CPC than stories ads.
That's true. According to user data from HubSpot, stories ads tend to have lower CPCs than feed placements.
But so that kind of makes sense, I guess. You know, you can drive traffic. You know, you can already drive traffic out of stories if you have the, you know.
If you have 10,000 followers and you got the swipe up.
Okay, but
or you're verified. We're under.
Is it still count as a click if it's a swipe? I mean, let's just get in the nitty gritty here. I mean, is it really a click if you're not clicking?
Yes.
That's a philosophical question that's above my pay grade.
If one swipes, are they clicking?
This is a very semantic show, but it's not that semantic.
Okay.
That is not what I was going for.
Okay.
All right, we will move on to question 3. Instagram's shift toward e-commerce means that just about everything on your feed is shoppable now, or can be. Posts, stories, guides, reels, ads, even live streams. And if your business is eligible for the Instagram checkout feature and is located in one of the 46 approved countries, your users don't even have to click through to your e-commerce site to purchase. It's all done right there in Instagram. Okay, Ellen, you buzzed in first.
Can you purchase through a live stream? I've never seen anyone do that yet.
Yes, you actually can have like a little shop tag on your live stream. I've never seen it. I might just be following the wrong brands.
Yeah, I don't follow a lot of e-commerce brands though.
Me neither. I think a lot of probably like makeup and fashion brands would use that feature. At least that's how I would do it. But that is a feature that you can use. Josh, you buzzed in second.
Everything in the world is making me want to like go to Instagram in another tab right now, and the amount of impulse control I'm displaying, I just want some credit.
You want credit for not cheating?
Refreshing the screen and cheating. There's a lot of things here that feels like it's meant to trick me, but from what I understand from guides, you can't check out through there. Is that too in the detail here? Can you check out through guides too?
So it's shoppable. Everything, all of these features are shoppable, not necessarily checkout, but yes, you can shop through guides.
Cool.
Okay, Mac, you buzzed in.
I'm just gonna guess it's like 47 approved countries. Is it a different? I feel like that's where these questions are going.
You have identified what is incorrect. If anybody else can be more correct, I will give them the point. Otherwise, I will give you the point.
Take some swings.
Okay, that was Josh.
That was gonna be my next thing. If I was wrong about the content format, I was gonna guess that it was a specific number of approved countries. I know it's US, obviously. I don't know the countries that are excluded, if it's global now or not, but all right, I don't know.
What's your correction?
My correction is give him the point.
Okay, well, you were very close, Josh, and you just talked your way around it, but it is not available in 46 countries. It is only available in the US. Instagram shopping is available in a total of 46 countries, but checkout specifically is only rolled out to the US right now. So it is available in one approved country, but that point goes to Mac for identifying what was incorrect. And one fake credit point to Josh for not cheating.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's quite hard.
We will now move to question 4. Here we go. Like Facebook, Instagram has some pretty powerful targeting tools available to help your ads reach your ideal prospects. One way to extend your ads reach is with Instagram Explore, which is available as both a manual and automatic placement. Using this placement will show your ad in the Explore grid and topic channels. That was Ellen in first. Go ahead.
This is just a guess. It's been a while since I've run like my own ads, but I feel like when I used to be an ads manager, you couldn't just isolate Instagram Explore as a placement, right? Like you could choose like Instagram newsfeed, but you couldn't just be like IG Explore, manually place that.
Okay. That is not what we're going for. You can set it as a manual placement now.
Then I don't know.
That was Mac in second.
It will show it in the Explore grid. It won't show it in topic channels.
That's not correct either. Anybody else have a final guess? Josh, go ahead.
Are you implying that you can buy it through Instagram versus through the Facebook ad ecosystem?
No.
Does Instagram Explore not actually put things on the Explore grid? Is that what it is?
So when you go to Instagram Explore and it's a grid, you're not going to see an ad in the grid. You're just going to see what you would normally see, but kind of a misleadingly named placement because you're not being seen on the Explore page unless they click in and start scrolling that feed. So it's like a secondary feed placement, kind of. Well, we will move on to the last question of round 3 and of the game. Instagram recently announced that ads will be coming to Reels at the beginning of Q2 2021. Currently, the only way to repurpose your Reels content for your paid campaigns is to save the video to your phone and upload it separately in Facebook Ads Manager.
I don't know the answer.
Okay, well, make a good guess.
My guess is that you could use Reels as you could select it as an existing post in Ads Manager.
Yeah, that would be great. It's not available though. That would make a lot of sense. But no, it's not available as like a promotable post yet.
Do you think people on Facebook's ad operations team are going to watch this podcast? I really hope so.
Yeah, they definitely care what I have to say about their
well,
back-end
they should,
developments.
because you're giving very valuable feedback.
Josh, you buzzed in second. Do you want to hazard a guess?
That was also my assumption,
Okay.
was that it was available in Creator Studio somewhere and that it was part of the Business Manager ecosystem somewhere that you could repurpose.
You'd think. That would make sense, right?
I did think, yeah.
Mac, you buzzed in as well.
I'm going to say it's available in Q3.
Okay, that is what is incorrect with the statement. If anybody can guess more correctly than that, I will give them the point. Otherwise, I will give it to you. Josh, you buzzed in?
Oh, I was just going to say after that they hadn't announced the date. Am I wrong?
They hadn't announced the date at all? Is that your guess?
That was my guess.
Okay, that's correct. So I just wanted you to say it.
Man,
but yeah,
this is
they,
some high pressure stuff.
You could cut the tension with a knife. I loved it.
I can't, he's my boss. I can't give the point away to him for free. Like, I have to make sure he knows the answer. But yes, that is correct. While Adam Mosseri did confirm that Reels ads are coming, he never said when. There has been no official launch date announcement, so we are all just still stuck in the dark. Kudos to Mac for guessing the part of the statement that was incorrect. All right, well, guys, that was our last question. So that's the game. And congratulations to Mac, our winner.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's quite an honor. I've always dreamed of coming on a podcast / game show about the stuff that I already talk and think about at work every day. So whose dream isn't to do that? So genuinely, thank you for having me. It was very fun, and I really like the format and the podcast. So just thanks for having me.
Well, Mac, in addition to a week's worth of coffee on Sculpt, we will also be making a donation on your behalf to Hunger Task Force of Milwaukee. And for everyone watching, Hunger Task Force of Milwaukee believes that every person has a right to adequate food obtained with dignity. So they work to prevent hunger and malnutrition by providing food to people in need today and promoting social policies to achieve a hunger-free community tomorrow. So that is a super worthy cause, and we are definitely happy to donate on your behalf.
Thank you very much.
Of course. And to our other guests, Ellen and Josh, thanks so much for being on the show. I hope you had as much fun as I did today. This was such a great episode to film.
Thank you, Megan.
Thanks so much.
Oh, thanks.
You crushed it. I'm going to have you edit this later to improve my scores, though.
No. If our viewers are interested in following or connecting with any of you, where can they find you online?
Well, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at MacJ, MacJaeh. You should also check out Pacific Northwest National Laboratory at PNN Lab on Twitter and Instagram. We have a great podcast called Sci Vibe, where we're talking about all the newest the scientific discovery going on at the lab. So, if you want to see what your cool research, your tax dollars are going towards, we're happy to oblige. So check it out.
That's awesome. Thank you. Love a good SciComm channel. Ellen?
Yeah, you guys can connect with me on Instagram at Miss Ellen Yin or at Cubicle the CEO. And then I also have a podcast of the same name, the Cubicle the CEO podcast.
Sounds good. Josh, where can we find you online?
Hey, I am JH Krak, Krak, everywhere. You can learn more about our awesome company at wearesculpt.com/let's get digital, and then subscribe to more of these episodes because Megan does a great job, and we're having fun doing it.
Thanks. And a huge thank you to everybody watching right now. We will see you all on the next episode of Let's Get Digital, the game show for modern marketers.